Hello everyone, once again this is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I continue, however, a reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day every day for my independence and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote, despite the fact that I am unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of scooter or power chair, or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited dexterity in one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or wheelchair to rely on at the current time. So if this scooter should malfunction, as it recently did a few months ago, I will yet again be a fish out of the water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated, below the title of this video in the description below, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to this video itself, I have a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser. It's easy to contribute. It takes a few seconds. Any and all help is welcome. I cannot stress that enough. Even $5 or $10 can make all the difference in the world, and it really, really goes a long way. And you can even contribute anonymously if you desire. What I am endeavoring to do at the current time is both continue the ongoing refurbishing of my existing scooter as well as to save for the purchase of a new scooter. I came up with these conclusions following the malfunction, as alluded to a moment ago, whereby my battery charging mechanism had failed entirely, and for roughly 2 weeks I needed to be pushed around my own home by family and friends, severely limiting my independence. However, it was that long overdue wake up call that I need a backup plan in mind, and that backup plan is to have a brand new scooter to use moment to moment, day to day, every day, and my existing completely refurbished model waiting in the wings to be used if necessary, when necessary, at a moment's notice. So please do what you can. I would really appreciate it. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. Thank you all. I love you all. If you're not yet subscribed to Media Awareness, please consider subscribing to my channel and becoming part of the Media Awareness family. I'd love to have you. Also, if you do subscribe, be sure to click the bell icon. Therefore, you'll be notified of everything I upload as soon as it is on YouTube. So, this was a suggestion slash request that came my way, and it is for Morrissey. Now, I'm no stranger to Morrissey per se. I was uh, really a huge fan of his album Your Arsenal, which was, I believe, produced by Mick Ronson of David Bowie's Spiders from Mars, um, and fantastic album. Uh, but I'm really unfamiliar with a lot of Morrissey's other material. He did have uh, a hit here in the States in the early to mid 1990s, but nothing really beyond that. And of course, Morrissey, for those of you who are aware, was also a member of the Smiths. And the Smiths were a band that I played on the regular basis on college radio. Every single week we always got requests for Girlfriend in a Coma, Stop Me, and just a slew of other songs. So I became really familiar with the Smiths via my college radio experience as DJing back in the early 90s. But I became a fan of Morrissey's solo work, especially, like I said, especially Your Arsenal, when I found out that it was produced by Mick Ronson, and I'm a huge Mick Ronson fan in terms of his guitar playing, and it was a tragic loss to the music community when he passed away in the early 1990s. But he left behind a legacy, and that legacy included the works of Morrissey. And uh, so I really, really admire Morrissey's writing style, his composition in terms of musical structure, and he's one of those guys that is highly, highly respected in the music community, especially overseas. Um, in the United States, he's not quite a household name, but that goes for a lot of musicians, unfortunately. So, with all of that stated, however, I did attempt to do an upload of the studio track itself, not the video. I was advised that the video would be blocked if I use the actual video. However, my attempts with the audio are also blocked. So I found a live appearance on later. It was a appearance that was done on October 12th of 1992. And this is a UK show, I believe. So I'm looking forward to this live appearance. I never saw Morrissey perform anything live. So this is going to be a treat for me. Hopefully it's not blocked. However, it will be linked below. I always link all of the videos I react to below in the description because the musicians demand to create this music for us, the fans. Do so with the utmost creativity and integrity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work. So always click on those source links. In this case, it will take you to the person's page who was kind enough to upload this video for us, the viewers here on YouTube and on my channel, Media Awareness, for me to share it with you. So, without further ado, let us react to Morrissey, Suedehead, and I will be back following this with my assessment of the song as a whole, the performance, and much, much more.
I'm so very sick of you. Oh, I am so sick of you now. It still was a good lay. It was a good lay. It was a good lay. Oh.
So there you have Morrissey with Suedehead live on later. That was from October 12th, 1992. I was still in college at that point. I didn't graduate with my bachelor's degree in sociology until 93. And then I went on for 2 more years of grad school and graduated there in 95. But I digress. Morrissey. This was spectacular. Um, I'm so glad I found this performance because it really, really illustrates his impeccable performance aspect, his style, his charisma, um, and he's captivating. He is one of those captivating individuals, and it's hard to believe that was 1992, but it was. And at one point, I had Morrissey's best of or Morrissey's greatest hits, and I don't know why I usually don't buy compilations like that, but I don't remember why or where it went to. But I still have my copy of Your Arsenal, which is my favorite album that I've heard from Morrissey. However, I'm going to be looking into more of his work following this performance because I want to find the album this song is on, which I can easily do on Spotify, and then I will look for it in physical form should I decide to, which I probably will. Morrissey in this performance, I want to just state how much of a genius Morrissey uh, always has been in terms of his uh, lyrical phrasing. He has a way of conveying lyrics as if he is talking to someone, like me or you, um, like he's having a conversation, and in most cases it's a one-sided conversation, but it doesn't matter because we're getting such heartfelt emotion and such raw integrity in his lyrics, and his vocals are always impeccable. This performance really knocked me out in terms of his vocals. I didn't know what to expect, having never heard Morrissey live at all, and this really blew me away. Hearing him perform live, he sounded just as good or better than he has in the studio. Just his pitch, his range, and just the way he really worked the band and they followed his cues, and it was really a tight performance of this song as well. Really excellent. Everyone was on the same page, right in the pocket, and just really giving us a fantastic and heartfelt and warm conveyance of words and music that I feel we can all relate to. And I may say that a lot about bands that I do reactions about on here. However, it is the truth because aside from a few songs out there, I feel like lyrics are sort of our gateway to the soul of the performer and the writer, and in addition to that, it is a way for us to have something to reflect our innermost thoughts and feelings. And this song is no exception to that whatsoever. This is definitely right along those same lines. So I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you have any requests you'd like me to address, leave them in the comment section below. You're also welcome to message me via my email address found in the description as well. There's also my Facebook information in the description below. And in addition to that, there is the Amazon Media Awareness wish list, where you can pick and choose items for me to unbox, review, etc. And I will have more on the way soon. This is Rob with Media Awareness. Once again, a reminder, the fundraiser continues. Please do what you can, and I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.